Mudguards, or Fenders if you're in America, are great if you're riding in wet and wintry conditions, and I think they're great. What about you, Ollie?
Yeah, I'm not convinced, mate.
Well, in this video, we're going to show you why they're great at keeping you, your bike, and your friends clean and dry.
How are we going to do that then?
I've got a little surprise lined up. Mudguards help keep us clean and dry by stopping our tyres spraying the water from the roads all over us. The rear one can even help a rider who is sat behind to stay cleaner.
Before we begin though, I'm intrigued. I want to know what proportion of you actually use mudguards when they're riding in winter or in dirty conditions. Hey, click on screen and vote now.
I love mudguards, and back when I was training as a pro, I would always have mudguards on my winter training bike to help fight the bad wintry conditions and keep me warm, dry and clean. And these are my secret weapon.
I, on the other hand, am a tough northerner who laughs in the face of rain and cold weather. I don't think mudguards help much, and we should just get on with it and embrace the conditions we ride in.
Well, Ollie, as promised, I've got a plan to prove just how effective mudguards are. Are you ready? You look ridiculous.
Well, you're not the only person who can do magic around here.
God, bloody hell, what on earth's going on? How the hell did you do that?
Not my first rodeo, my friend.
Well, now that we've got that out of the way, I've got a nice little test loop lined up, so I guess we'll crack on and see how these mudguards are, shall we? Let's go.
You even see?
Yeah, I can see. Have you got anything on underneath yours?
Yeah.
So, Ollie, we've done a little bit of riding, and how are you finding it?
Tell you what, mate, I feel proper aero in this.
Yeah, good. Well, and the reason we've got, obviously, our morph suits on today is just to highlight the effectiveness of, well, my mudguards versus you and no mudguards. It's just sort of a real clear visual representation. Yeah? So we've completed our short little ride, and I've taken us on some of the dirtiest lanes that I could find. And I suppose we should check out the results of our experiment.
What results?
Mudguards have improved loads over the last few years, and there are tons of different variations out there. I'm using these clip-on ones from Topeak that fit virtually any bike, even those without proper mudguard mounts.
That's all well and good, but I mean, it would be a crime against Italian style to put mudguards on a bike like this. I mean, I don't even think they'd fit, to be honest. Plus, mudguards, they add weight to your bike, and crucially, they're not aero, which is great today because it means you have to work harder than me, and I can ride faster than you.
But it's winter, so speed isn't everything, because what we're all about, we're trying to keep warm and dry. And not only are my mudguards keeping me, well, so far, considerably cleaner than you, they're also going to keep my bike and components cleaner and drier, meaning they're just going to last that little bit longer.
Gotta be honest though, mate, I'm not totally convinced. I mean, yeah, I've got a few more spots of mud on me, but we look pretty much the same.
Well, you're only thinking from the knee down we look the same. You have not seen the outrageous skid mark on your bum. It is ridiculous.
What do you mean I've got mud on my backside? Outside, out of mind, mate.
Rear mudguards are most effective, but a front mudguard will help keep your feet and lower legs cleaner too. While they're great for solo rides, if you ride in a group when other riders do not have mudguards, then you're still going to get a bit wet and dirty from the spray from their tyres as well, so that's not so great.
So I suppose to answer our question, do mudguards keep you clean? Well, yeah, I guess they do. And whilst we probably don't recommend them if you're trying to race, if you're out riding by yourself or training by yourself most of the time, then of course they do keep yourself and bike super clean. But if you're out riding in groups and your friends haven't invested in mudguards, then their benefits are actually quite slim.
I'll tell you what, I mean, I didn't want to admit this, but seeing how much cleaner you are has actually, I want to get some mudguards on now. Anyway, well, let us know what you think of this video and this really, really high-tech scientific experiment in the comments below. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
I can't believe how clean I've shot it.
Are you sure? Surely that's worth a thumbs up.